be able to stand before you once again this morning in the house of the Lord. By grace, we have been saved through faith, and this is not our own doing. It is the gift of God. For we are God's handiwork, redeemed in Christ Jesus for good works. Works God has prepared for us that we should walk in them. Praise the Lord, everybody. The Lord's name is worthy to be praised. May we pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we just come before you right now, Father, with humble hearts and humble minds. Just thank you for allowing us to see another day. Lord, we come to you this morning, Father, with heavy hearts and heavy minds, with all the things that are going on in this world around us. Father, we come to you this morning, Father, looking to be lifted up and renewed, to be given strength to go on to endure another week. Lord, we come to you, give you all the praise, honor, and glory, and asking that you be with us this day and throughout this week. For all these things we ask and count it in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Jesus knows our every weakness and loves us still. Awaken to the promises of Christ's amazing grace. David said in Psalms 34, "The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. The Lord is near unto him that is in the brokenhearted, and saveth such that has a contrite spirit. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth them out of them all. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken." Friends, believe the good news of the gospel. In Jesus Christ, we are forgiven. Amen.
Amen.
This morning, we'd like to welcome everyone to Billionaire Presbyterian Church of North Wilkesboro, where we walk by faith and not by sight, knowing that with God, all things are possible. And we just want to extend a warm welcome to all those who may be in the area or might just be traveling around looking for a place to worship, that we just like to invite you to come here and help us lift up the Lord's name in praise. Because our doors are always open and they are on the hinges of faith, hope, and love. So we just ask that you just stop on by when you get a chance, and if not, we hope that you enjoy the service. Amen?
Amen.
Now, this morning, y'all know I've been spoiling y'all this month with a bunch of sweet treats because of our colors that are on the cross. Again, pink is for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the purple is to recognize domestic violence. So this morning, I got y'all a little sweet and salty treat this morning. But anybody got peanut allergies, this is not for you. But also in the basket, we still have the rest of the treats that we've been giving out this month. So y'all take this stuff home. I don't need this stuff around the house. And you know my dad definitely don't need it. But this morning, you know, we are gathered here today, and it's a very rough Sunday morning because our hearts are heavy, you know, of course, about the Hamilton family. Very unfortunate event. But I would also like to ask that you all keep in mind the Richudo family that lives in Kernersville. They're friends of mine, and the young lady posted on Facebook sometime this weekend that her sister has been missing since last week and nobody's heard from her. So the devil is busy. So we also want to keep that family lifted up in prayer also. It's not the kind of things that you want to hear when it comes to our loved ones. But, you know, we just always need to make sure we watch out for our young people and also watch out for our women and our young ladies because we don't know what's going through the minds of people out there, especially men, and you have all these crazy things like trafficking and all of this stuff going on. But we want to continue continue to keep the Hamilton family lifted up in prayer, and also the Rachuga family in Kernersville. Yeah, just continue to keep them all lifted up in prayer. But today, our message will be coming from the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 2. Again, that is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 2. One short verse, and it should be kind of familiar to people, but if it's not familiar to them, they're going to find out about it today. But as you all are turning and finding the text, we're going to sit back and enjoy just another selection that I have chosen for you all today. Amen?
Amen.
I'm gonna hide
good winds don't blow.
Thank you.
He lets us know that there is safety
Yeah.
in God's hands. And I just want y'all to just bear with me for a little bit this morning. Y'all see my wrist here. Find out it's kind of hard putting on one of these robes with this thing on. It don't fit over. Yeah. So I don't know what kind of fun me and my daughter gonna have trying to get this thing off of me. But yeah, I had my procedure done this past Tuesday on my wrist, and the only drawback is I can't do what I want to do. But you know, sometimes the Lord fixes it like that to slow us down and give us time to just think about some things and to hear His voice clearly. Amen?
Amen.
But again, this morning, our text is coming from the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, and verse 2. And you know, Proverbs is the book of wisdom, and it was written by Solomon. And a lot of these Proverbs are things that Solomon was taught by David, and a lot of the things that God gave him when he asked God for wisdom. So God gave him wisdom on these things, and some of them are life lessons, experiences that he has gone through. But again, it is the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, one short verse, verse number 2, and the word of the Lord is read as thus. The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord is maker of them all. I'm going to read that one more time. The rich and the poor have this in common. The Lord is maker of them all. May the Lord add a blessing to His read word. And you know, last week we looked at the great divide in terms of race. And today God is leading me to look at the construct of socioeconomics and how this is also a man-made divide amongst the brethren and overall in the body of Christ. So today the title of my message is The Great Divide, and if I could use for a subtopic, it would be broke or billionaire. It's all the same to God. May we pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we just come before you right now, Father, just once again thank you for the opportunity to be able to study your word. Lord, as I sit down, you stand up, hide me behind the cross. Lord, we ask right now that this word goes out into the hearts and minds of people, just to let them know that really there is no difference in any of us. It's not anything to do with the color of our skin or how much we have sitting in the bank account. Father, we're all equal and equally created according to your word. And that is the way you're going to see us in the end, whether we are one of your children or a child of the world. So, Lord, we ask right now that you just allow this seed to go out into the hearts of the people and let it be planted there, and you water it and give it the increase. Help us to understand that these things, once again, are man-made divisions. For all these things we ask and count it done in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. Broke or billionaire, it's all the same to God. You see, when we think about social classes, we often think in terms of rich and poor, but it's a little bit more complex than that. You see, social classes are broad groups in society having common economic, cultural, or political statuses. Now, we're going to talk a little bit more about these political statuses later on, maybe next week or in a couple of weeks or so, but in other words, it's really just a status thing. And like I said before, people tend to group together based on these commonalities without even realizing that they're doing it. But here in the text, Solomon is talking about this particular divide. He said the rich and the poor have this in common, meaning that, again, it's a commonality. And to be honest with you, we have more things in common than what we actually realize. You know, if, Lord forbid, if we were, everybody was to just die today, you could take a rich person and you could take a poor person. And if you peeled the skin back and laid it in cadavers on the table, guess what? You couldn't tell one apart from the other. So That is one way that we're common. We're just alike. And there's also the fact that we all bleed blood. We all have the same color blood. It's all red. We are all born of a woman and are a few days and full of trouble. We're all brought forth in iniquity and conceived in our mother's wombs. Our hearts are deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. And only God is the one who can test it to know who is true. We have all sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Whether you are red, brown, yellow, black or white, Democrat, Republican, pro-life, pro-choice, male, female, saved or unsaved, rich or poor. No matter who you are or where you come from, we all need Jesus Christ.
Amen.
In fact, Jesus is the only reason that we exist. Paul said, for by him all things were created that are in heaven and that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers, all things were created through him and for him, and he is before all things, and in him all things consist. So, if you think about it, without Jesus, we wouldn't be here. Now, God created us in his own image. But when you think about how wicked man was, God gave the law. That didn't work. He gave animal sacrifices. That blood didn't work. But he had to send a perfect sacrifice, Jesus Christ. So now if you think about it like that, if we didn't have Jesus Christ, what kind of condition do you think we'd be in right now? Remember, he is our advocate, our intercessor. He's the one that stands in the gap for us every time we mess up. It was his blood that covered and removed our sins. So without Jesus Christ, we wouldn't even be here today. And see, over in the 29th chapter of Proverbs, around the 13th verse, Solomon said, the poor man and the oppressor have this in common. The Lord gives light to the eyes of both. Meaning that he opens the eyes of all those who want to see. So if you think about it, we've all been blind at some point in time in our life. Now, Jesus came here and he healed the blind man and made him see. So that was a physical affliction. But spiritually, we're all messed up. We were blind and now we see. Yes. So, Solomon, if you can remember, Solomon asked for wisdom. He didn't ask for riches. So, when Solomon asked for wisdom, the riches came as a result of that wisdom. So when we look at it in terms like that, with wisdom, there are riches. James said, if any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God who gives to all liberally and without reproach, and it will be given to him. So see, God grants knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to all those who ask, which goes to show that with God there is no partiality. You just got to know what to ask for. But once again, there are some people out there who believe that their money, possessions, and prestige puts them a step above everybody else. Because of material things, they feel privileged. For instance, when the wealthy people want something, money is never an issue. When they need something, they simply buy it. When they want something done, they pay someone to do it. When they don't feel well, they get the best care that money can provide. They don't even have the same cares or concerns that the average man or woman wants. You see, while they are busy trying to figure out how to keep their money, how to make more money, and whether or not they're going to spend the summer in Europe, everyone else is trying their best to figure out how to make $1 out of 15 cents. And how to put food on the table and how to pay their bills, all while praying, Lord, make a way out of no way. Fix it like you said you would. That is why Jesus said that it's easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of God. Because the last thing that a wealthy person does is seek God for anything. Now, we often hear this text and they say the eye of a needle. And first thing that pops in our minds is the little needle with the eye in it that you sew in. But actually, what an eye is, the eye of a needle actually is it's a crack in the wall. See, in the Middle East, they had these little cracks in the wall in which a person could go in and out of certain places. So when they say the eye of a needle, they're referring to something actually a pretty good size. And it's easier for a camel to go through it than it is for a rich man to enter to the kingdom of God. So when you think about that, yeah, I could probably walk through a crack like that. A camel, you could probably get a camel through it, depending on how big that crack is. But with a crack that big, it's not that easy for a rich person to enter into the kingdom of God. Now, what we need to understand is that I'm not referring to all rich people, because there are some people out there who are genuinely nice people and they're very generous and they are children of God. But there are those out there who are used to throwing money at their problems and are used to throwing their names around, and then all of their problems seem to go away. They are the ones who don't know what it feels like to be broke and homeless or hungry. And the only thing they worry about is losing money and winding back up in a place like that. But then you also have those who often forget where it is that they came from. In fact, some of them even try to distance themselves from that reality. Now, once again, don't get me wrong, because being rich is not a bad thing unless it came from ill-gotten gains. Solomon said that the treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivers from death. Meaning that wealth gained by doing wrong will not really help you at all. But doing what is right will save your soul. Being rich is not a bad thing unless money has become your God. Paul wrote to Timothy to tell him that the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, for which some have strayed from the faith in their greediness and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. So loving money can cause all kinds of problems. People have even turned away from God because they want more and more money, and they will do anything to get it, which causes a lot of pain and sorrow. Being rich is not a bad thing unless it causes one to discriminate against the less fortunate. Jesus said we should not lay up for ourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for ourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust destroys and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where our treasure is, there our heart will be also. So no one should be saving up treasures for themselves here on earth because it's meaningless. Last time I've been to a funeral, I didn't see nobody get buried with all of that stuff. You can't take it with you. Job said, naked I came into this world and naked I will leave. And that goes for every last one of us. So what we should do is walk in the footsteps of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and store for ourselves treasures in heaven by what the apostles called good works. Where they cannot be destroyed or stolen, because one's heart will be where their treasure lies. And I'm going to tell you right now, I would rather my heart be in heaven than to be with the mess here on earth. Being rich is not a bad thing unless one does not use those provisions to help others when they have a means to do so. Paul told the Hellenistic Jews in Rome that we who are strong ought to bear the scruples of the weak and not to please ourselves, but let each of us please his neighbor for his good, leading to edification. So we all should be patient with those who are not as strong or in certain positions that we may be. We should not do what pleases us, but we should do what pleases them for their good according to God's will. We should do whatever helps them to grow in their faith. And see, this is where you have to be careful at, because people will use you. People want ask you to do all kinds of old crazy things and want you to do this, do that. Give me this, give me that. But the question is it something that God would want you to do? Is it pleasing to God? So you have to be careful of that. But what Solomon wants everybody to know is that both the rich and poor, the Lord is maker of them all. What we must understand is that being rich or poor at the hands of men is just another classification of discrimination that God has absolutely nothing to do with. God may have made some rich and some poor, but he never intended for man to use it as a means of separation. You see, especially in the body of Christ. Now, I think one of the saddest things is when you have people in the church who think that just because they give X amount of dollars, they should be running the church.
No.
That's not what God said. He said, do your tithes and offerings. So your tithe might be, or your offering might be bigger than somebody else's, but that does not mean that you run the church.
Amen. Amen.
In 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 7, Hannah said in her prayer, the Lord kills and makes alive. He brings down to the grave and brings up. The Lord makes poor and he makes rich. He brings low and lifts up. He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the beggar from the ash heap to set them among princes and make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are of the Lord's, and he has set the world upon them. He will guard the feet of his saints, but the wicked shall be silent in darkness, for by strength no man shall prevail. So the Lord gives life and death. He makes some poor while he makes others rich. He humbles some people and he honors others. He raises the poor from the dust and takes their sadness away. He makes them important and sets them in the places of princes and places of honored guests. He made the whole world, and the whole world belongs to him. The whole world, even the foundations, belong to him. He protects his holy people. He keeps them from stumbling, but evil he destroys. And those who practice it will fall in darkness because their money, power, and prestige can't help it. But this is not something that we have to worry about because God is our refuge and an ever-present help in the times of trouble. David said in his old age that he had never seen the righteous forsaken nor his descendants begging for bread, because God is ever merciful and lends, and his descendants are blessed. Then he goes on to say, depart from evil and do good and dwell forever, for the Lord loves justice and does not forsake his saints. They are preserved forever, but the descendants of wickedness shall be cut off.
Amen.
In other words, God has got his people. He's got us. He is merciful and supplies us of all our needs according to his glorious riches in heaven. He will never leave us nor forsake us. And in the end, he will do the separating because he knows the hearts and the works of iniquity in me. James said, listen, my beloved brethren, has God not chosen the poor of this world to be rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom which he promised to those who love him? But you have dishonored the poor man. Do not the rich oppress you and drag you into courts? Do they not blaspheme that noble name by which you were called? You see, that's what Jesus meant when he was talking to his 12 disciples, when he said, if anyone desires to be first, he shall be last of all and servant of all. You see, because they was having this discussion about who is the greatest. And after he told them that, because he wanted to know what it was they were kind of arguing about, what they were debating about. So after he said this to them, he brought a child in the midst of them. And when he brought that child in the midst of them, what he wanted them to understand is that when you receive this child, you also receive me. See, when you think about a child is innocent. A child is humble. Children don't know a whole lot of these old crazy ways that we as older people know. We the ones that put that mess in them.
Yes.
So if you can receive a child when they're innocent and young, that child, they speak truth all the time. And they don't mean no harm by it, but they truthful.
Yeah.
So when you hear those things from a child and you can accept those things in their humble state, you also must be humble. Even as adults, we must be humble and come to him just like a little child. So what James was saying here is that God has put people in certain positions where he can get the most out of them. While some people trust in money and some trust in chariots and horses, it is the meek and the humble, the poor and the needy, the depressed and the oppressed that will remember the name of the Lord our God. But James goes on to talk about how the rich are often empowered by greed to treat those less fortunate even worse when we are all supposed to be brothers and sisters in Christ. Because again, with God there is no partiality. And this is what Jesus meant when he said, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when they revel and persecute you and say all kinds of evil against you falsely for my sake." In other words, you are blessed when you have nothing left. Everything is gone and you're at your wit's end. And it's when you're at your wit's end that you have to lift up your eyes towards the hill for where comes your help. Now, once again, I'm not saying that all rich or wealthy people don't ever have to get to this point, or that all poor people do have to get to this point. But what I am saying is that rich people tend to fall back on their resources before relying on God, just like some poor people will rely on themselves when they are really desperate. So see, the two, in contrast, they're really the same when you think about it, because the rich man, the wealthy's deficit is in trusting in God. A poor person, if their mind is not right, they will trust more in themselves than they do God. So both of them have a deficit in faith, to be honest with you. But again, that doesn't apply to everybody. John said, "You are of God, little children, and we have overcome such things because he who is in us is greater than he who is in the world." So money and riches are not a bad thing, depending on one's perspective and what they do with it. But as much as we all could use just a little bit more money, there are some things that money just cannot buy. For instance, money cannot buy good character, because a good name is to be chosen rather than great riches, loving the favor of God rather than silver and gold. Money cannot buy good friends, because the righteous should choose his friends carefully, for the way of the wicked can lead them astray. Money cannot buy good health, for bodily exercise profits little, but godliness is profitable for all things, having the promise of the life that now is and that is to come. Money cannot buy love, because God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Money cannot buy salvation, eternal life, or a home in glory, for by grace we have been saved in faith, and that not of ourselves. It is a gift of God. So like I said before, not all poor people are good, nor are all rich people bad. But they both have this in common. The Lord is maker of them all. Therefore, broke or billionaire, it doesn't really matter because we are all the same in God's eyes. And he shows no partiality. To God be the glory for all the wonderful things that he has done. And may the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, guard our hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. Amen?
Amen.
May we pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we just come before you right now, Father, just helping, just asking you to help us to be able to take this word and just supplement for a little bit. Father, help us to understand that we need to stop looking at things from a material perspective and stop judging one another based on these things. Father, you've said it over and over again that all men are created equal. It's the same as you expressing the woman who had one mite versus the other one who had multiple. It was all the same to you. Lord, help us to get rid of all of these divisive things from your body, because these things, like I said before, are not of you. All you want is unity and love amongst the brethren and the edification of your body. For all these things we ask and count it done in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Like I said before, that's just one single verse, but in that verse, God speaks to us very thoroughly about certain things. Like I said, not all wealthy people are bad and not all poor people are good. So we should never look at it in terms of like that. But the thing that we have in common is that God is the maker of all people, and we all need Jesus Christ in order to make it. And see, when we get to that understanding, a lot of these little man-made niches will disappear. Because, again, right now, I can tell you that there's a poor person out there right now praying, Lord, help me. But there's a rich person somewhere saying, Lord, help me. Somewhere there is a white person saying, Lord, help me. Somewhere there is a black person saying, Lord, help me. See, everybody needs Jesus Christ, and it don't make any difference about these things. It doesn't, denominations, money, I can tell you right now, I ain't nowhere near being rich. I'm just like everybody else. I might be a paycheck away from being put outdoors. But I know with Jesus Christ, all things are possible.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we need to remember these things and understand that when we can let go of these worldly possessions, then we can see God for who he truly is. Amen?
Amen.
Oh, I forgot, I need to close this out. So we'd like to say so long from Billionaire Presbyterian Church of North Wilkesboro, and we hope that you will stop by once again if you're ever in the area, and if not, continue to watch us by way of social media. Amen?
Amen.